Back with you today. I'm Larry Aarons. Amber Hendren is back today.
Yes, hello, thank you. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
And making a very rare television appearance is Terry Davis from Popejoy Hall on the campus of UNM. Hi, Terry. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Good
too.
morning.
Good morning.
Wow, you guys are wrapping up your season.
We are. It's our final show of the season. Starts tonight, so we're very excited about
All right,
this
it's
show.
called Memphis Turn Up the Dial.
Absolutely. Memphis is it's a great story. It's an American story, really. It's about the integration of music, integration of the radio waves, and how that all came about. It's a fictionalized story, but it's based on some real DJs, essentially, who were doing that back in the 50s. And so it's really fun, and the music is just incredible. The guy who wrote this, David Bryan, is the pianist for Bon Jovi. And he knows his rock and roll. He knows the roots of rock and roll. And he wrote a great score for this thing as well. So it's a good story, great music, and the dancing is spectacular.
The choreography, I was just going to say, the choreography looks like it's going to be over the top.
You know, it's funny because I saw the show in New York, and I went to the show, and I was coming down with a cold when I went to see it, and I thought, all right, I'll just learn what the show is about, right? And I could not sit still in my seat. Yeah, it was just an incredible
You were chair
show.
dancing?
Yeah, really, and everybody was. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
So it was a great show. It really is. It's a fun show to watch. You watch the show, and the choreography is, it certainly has its roots in the time of the 50s. But if we just watch that today, we go, it's pretty dull, huh? But they've mixed in a little more modern moves and that sort of thing, hip hop. So you really get the sense of how this music of the time moved these people, made them feel very different from what they were feeling otherwise, you know, because that's essentially what the story is it's the integration of the music, and they say, okay, we've got, you know, this Patti Page kind of stuff, and that's okay, but when you mix in black music, everyone was going,
And the
getting
black
really excited.
keys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get away from that traditional classical sound, that safe sound, and
Right.
kick it up a notch.
And you know, our music has become, you know, all the better for it in the last 56
Roughly how
years.
many people in the cast in this show?
There's, I think, a cast of 19
Nice.
coming with the show. So, and
It's singing and dancing at that energy level is tough.
oh yeah,
You perform at that level all the time,
Oh,
Amber. I
every
know.
morning.
Yes,
You know
so
can barely keep her on the couch.
I know.
If
But
only.
it is. It's a workout for these guys that perform
It is.
this.
It's amazing. And actually, there's a local boy in the show as well, Jonathan Ragsdale. If you've seen Pippin or Footloose here locally, he was in those productions. And he went on to New York and decided to audition for this show and got in the cast. And he's been
Nice.
touring since October with this show.
So he's back home, huh?
he's
That's
coming
a
home. And in fact,
huge success story.
yeah, and the show closes its tour in Albuquerque, so he gets to come home, perform, and stay home.
Hey, that's
Good
nice.
for him.
Yeah.
That would be a great guest. He would be a perfect guest to have on our
Yeah,
show.
we'll have to.
How do
grab
you
him.
go from this to New York
Yeah.
and then come back home? I mean, that's a huge
And
success.
he's going to choreograph for a local group this summer, so
Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Tickets. What's the availability like?
go get some tickets. There are some available, and it's a great show to go see, warm up your weekend, have a good time with. Tickets at unmtickets.com directly. So
How many performances?
we've got 6 performances starting tonight, and 2 on Saturday, 2 Sunday.
Good.
So 1 tomorrow night. So,
Marvelous.
Yeah. It's
Sounds so
Okay,
much fun.
you're here, Terry. You're wrapping up the season, but I got to ask you about next season. Can you reveal anything?
I can't yet.
You can't.
We're really, really close, but
Not
I
even
can't.
for the great Larry Aarons?
Can't.
He can't work his magic with you? Is there no hope?
no.
Just
I
a little
know, it's
sliver,
just-
a little nugget?
We have one show who has to approve all the messages, and then we're ready to go.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
but
Are we gonna love it?
It's a great season next year. It
I mean,
really is.
love it.
Really
Love
love it.
All right. I always look forward to the big announcement when you guys
Right.
reveal
Absolutely.
what shows are coming and all of that, because there's usually 1 or 2 blockbusters in there, and then a whole bunch of other really good shows that are just below blockbuster level, but still great.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We've been working on this one, and I think people will really like this season coming up.
okay, good.
They'll be chair dancing and
Right, and
singing
their
the
own seats.
tunes and-
Oh, that's great. Tickets again. How do you get them for?
You can go to unmtickets.com, or you can go to popejoypresents.com. Either way, we'll get you links to tickets.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to do it.
Memphis.
Show opens tonight. It's called Memphis. Turn Up the Dial. Our good friend Terry Davis here from Popejoy Hall. When you are ready to announce the new season, would you come back?
We will do that.
Please.
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you.
All right.
All right. Hey, this segment brought to you by the Albuquerque Theater Guild. They are in the business of letting you know what's playing around town. Visit abqtheater.org to see what's in theaters this weekend. And this will be one of them, Memphis, out at Popejoy Hall. Back in a moment, more Morning Brew right after this.